So today we're gonna talk about Floki. Yes, it's a shit coin, but you can still make money out of it, right? So that's why we're talking about it. We've seen how well Doge did. We've seen how well Shiba did. And so it is with excitement that I introduce you, or not really introduce because you already know about it and people know about it as well. But I think that it's actually good to actually keep an eye on some of these shit coins, right? And try to catch it when it does move so that you can become like a Shiba millionaire. You get what I'm saying? Because yeah, the part of the reason why the whales have so much bloody Shiba in their account is not necessarily because they're investing more money into it, but they're just holding whatever wins there. Anyway, I am of course the most open-minded investor / NFT artist on YouTube with a diverse appetite for risky asset classes ranging between shopping centers and shitcoins, but not government bonds. Creating content with family-friendly, cookie-accepting, cat-free, technical, and specialized tutorials and guidelines to harness the generational wealth transfer found in crypto trends and analysis, a believer of Jesus Christ, and a fan of Gary, an extremely well-educated and multilingual Korean opera with hair naturally curlier than the average Asian male and highly coveted by many mums with daughters, also known as Handol Kim. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Meme coin Floki Inu bags promotion on Dubai's Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa is the tallest building on Dubai, and I love the tagline, right? Floki Inu will become the first advert on Dubai's Burj Khalifa to use the word cryptocurrency. That's a big deal. And then boom, we got Yahoo Finance that picks up on it as well, which is great. So meme coins are becoming a key part of the cryptocurrency space as investors seem to adore them. As a result, developers rolling out meme token projects, and they have been gaining adoption. The thing about the meme token is that because it's social, it hasn't got much of a use case. There's not much research to do. When people talk about it, when there's attention on it, the price will go to the moon. That's part of the reason why we see a lot of Doge millionaires. It's part of the reason why we see Shiba millionaires, right? Floki, I believe, could be the next one. Doge Elon is something that I'm watching as well. But Floki definitely could be something that has high potential. So here we are looking at the Floki that's nailed the Burj Khalifa. I couldn't find any information on the actual ad being displayed on Burj Khalifa, but here we go, guys. Amazing. This big tower in Burj Al Arab in Dubai, called Burj Al Arab. Beautiful. Amazing stuff. Right, this is all we're chasing, guys. On meme coin investment, this is what we're chasing right now, guys. So if we look at the Floki prices, all right, it is up a whopping 10%. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. You invest into your freaking Cardano, you invest into your freaking whatever you want to invest in the top 100. Be my freaking guest, bro. It's already really big. Everyone's already talked about it, right? Floki is still quiet. It's not as loud as Shiba or it's not as loud as Dogecoin, but it is a hiding giant. And look, it did retrace back down to that 14 and 13, 12, right? And if you invested in these dips, right, you would be seriously up a cool, literally 2x, right? Those are the bigger gains that we're trying to go for at the moment, guys. So definitely Floki Inu is something to watch. If we look at Lunar Crush, which I like to see, we're looking at that Floki Inu is up by 51.4% in 1 week, right? And 10% in the last 24 hours. If we look at the social volume, social dominance right here, we actually had a massive spike back in the 29th of November. I wonder if that coincided with the Italian football team displaying Floki on their jersey or something like that. So a big spike in the social volumes, and what happens afterwards, it just keeps on going like so. So at the moment, it's definitely got more room to grow. Definitely will be going up to challenge the near-term highs. If we're going to see a new high on Bitcoin, it is very likely that will happen. Maybe not the stock to flow model, like Plan B suggested. Maybe not that won't be upheld. Maybe it will be. It doesn't really matter. It can sort of have some variances against those S2F models as well. So it doesn't fully invalidate S2F model, but that's a different discussion for another day. Either way, we're looking at Floki Inu, and there's good amount of social volume. And for a shitcoin, that is exactly what we are looking for, guys. So where is Floki Inu heading? Well, I'm hoping to the freaking moon, guys. And meme coin season, it's going to come. With the mooning of Bitcoin, it's going to outlast Bitcoin as well. Because if Bitcoin maxes out, and then even if it dips a bit, so there's people are then going to then roll over those profits into the alter the meme coins, and that's where the gains are going to come. And when Bitcoin goes to the moon, everyone's going to want to FOMO in, and the best thing for them to FOMO in are into these meme coins, because there's really nothing that much to research anyway. Make sure you give a follow to the Floki Inu channel as well. It is definitely not a small coin, and you know what? Yes, there's no use case whatsoever, but just make sure you time your entries well, and there's some really good gains that could be made out of it, and I think it still has plenty more room to grow as well. And thank you so much for tuning in for today, guys. If you haven't done so, go to my website, drna.com. The NFT whitelist is open for the next 7 days. Make sure you register for that. That way you will be able to have access to the pre-sale, which will be opening in 1 week. I really hope that you guys can come on board to the Rhino family. And in terms of supply and all the dump and all that kind of stuff, do not worry so much about that. If I do not end up selling all of them, don't worry, I'll just cut the supply. That way you are protected as well. But I don't think it will happen. I think I will be able to sell them out anyway. But yeah, have a look at the website. Go check it out. This video is, I guess, in a way sponsored by my NFT that I produce, of course. This is one way to support what I do as well. So thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I think the artwork looks fantastic as well. Hope you like my little intro. I think I'm going to be using that for the rest of my videos anyway. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.